Did you know that adults can influence your love for similar things? Your friends are a reflection of you. You might have heard this before and you probably assume it's because of personality, yet this also applies to physical appearances. The friends you have might not be spontaneously selected, but actually a result of adults' statements about shared appearances. This demonstrates homophily well, our love for similar things. Current evidence shows that adults can influence this process. Yet, at what age do children develop this without adults' influence? A developmental science article aims to investigate the depth of adults' influence and answer this burning question. Let's perform this study together. You've just recruited 3-year-olds and split them into your implicit and explicit group, measuring the percentage of children that chose the similar doll. Both groups were shown the same 2 dolls. The explicit group was made aware that one doll had similar physical features to the child, while the implicit group was left to infer this. Take a guess on which group chose the similar doll more frequently. Here are the results, but what does it mean? 4-year-olds are likely to prefer similar appearing individuals when given explicit cues. However, you start to wonder, what if the children who chose the dissimilar doll just didn't understand what their physical features were? Part 2 aims to solve this by providing a description of their own features. It pinpoints when children begin to spontaneously prefer similar appearing individuals. This time, you recruit 3 to 6-year-old children. You ask them to describe their own features and choose the doll that resembled themselves. Again, let's guess which age group chose the similar looking doll more. Here are the results. 6-year-olds were able to make the link between implicit cues and themselves. Combining these results with part 1, younger children prefer similar appearances, but only when given explicit information. Recap time! We know that by 4, children prefer similar appearing dolls when given explicit information. However, when given implicit information, only 6-year-olds were able to choose the similar doll. This isn't because the other children didn't understand their own features. Now you decide to test how adults' messages influence children. 3 and 4-year-olds are separated into 2 groups. In Group 1, you provide descriptions of the dolls and ask them to choose one that was similar to themselves. In Group 2, children were explicitly introduced to the dolls, then asked to choose one. 2 new dolls were presented and implicitly introduced, and now, congratulations, you're almost done with this study. Results show that by 4, children can transfer adults' messages about shared physical traits to various situations. But what does this all mean? The article suggests that by understanding these results, it can reduce appearance-based biases. For example, it can improve workplace diversity as recruiters are not subconsciously favoring similar appearing individuals. Teachers can avoid certain words that may limit students' socialization among other classmates. And finally, decision-making in the legal process can become fairer as juries and professionals are not subject to this bias.